All right, so welcome to Pharmacology. Now you're on Pharmacology online. I'm still Dr. Nettles. It's still me. Okay, this is for level 1 and 2. Sorry. All right, so this is online. There's no live Zoom classes. There's no live classes, no Zoom classes. It's all online. We call it asynchronous because there's no classes. Okay. Under the course information for your on your Canvas site, there is an exam blueprint, a course calendar, and your syllabus. If you need something, it's probably right there. Okay. Um, Under your module, under each module, it'll have an SLO. You'll have your outline or your PowerPoint, and you'll have a drug cabinet most likely, or any other extra material. Okay. Just know that your drug cabinet is not something that is supposed to like simplify the book. It is basically just all the charts and prototypes from the book on one plate paper instead of 40 pages. If you want to use your book, don't worry about the drug cabinet because they should match. Okay. If there's something that doesn't match, let me know. Um, there is a mandatory quiz we're going to talk about on the next slide. Okay. So, attendance. This is how we track attendance is the mandatory quiz. We know that attendance is not required. We don't use it. It is not accounted into your grade. We use it to track trends. That's it. Okay. We don't count it into your grade or anything like that. Since this is online, we have to figure out how do we see if you're actually trying the study. And this is it. Did you take the quiz? Were you here this week? Whatever. That's how we track our attendance. Okay. It is I keep putting quotes mandatory because we know that attendance isn't mandatory. You don't have to come to class. That's your choice. But the quizzes will be open on the Sunday before you have the on the Sunday before the concept is that week, and you have till Saturday at midnight. Okay. You can take it late just so that you can take it as many times as you want to. I'm gonna try to put like 10 times on there so that you can keep seeing it. Um, But just know that if it's late, you're not getting counted for attendance. But it's open so that you can still go look at it. Okay. And if that doesn't work, because I'm trying something new on Canvas, if it doesn't work, then it didn't work. Okay. Each, like I said, will open on Sunday, close on Saturday. There are no, yeah, the late, you're not going to get counted for the attendance, but you can go back and look at your quiz. That's why it's going to be open. Okay. And like we said, it is not counted towards your grade. We just use it to track to see if you are actually participating in class. Okay. For your exam, there are 2 exams and a comprehensive final. All the exams are given on campus. The exam dates are going to be listed on your calendar. The times and the location will be given to you in a Canvas announcement. If you don't have your Canvas announcements turned on, you better turn them on. Okay. That's where we're going to find out where to take it, what time we're taking it. Otherwise, the exams are on your blue calendar. I'm sorry, on your exam calendar. We use ExamSoft just like always. Know that your review is your only review. That review after the exam is the only one. That 15 minutes, you still get it. We don't have any other extra review. Okay, this is the only time you can see these questions, see these answers. When we start, if you put in the password for the review, you only get 3 chances to put in the password. If by chance one, you mess it up and it says wrong password, please raise your hand, tell someone, and get some help because if you miss the 3 chances, you've missed your review. Okay. Please let somebody know. So let's talk about our review. Since that is your only time to review, that is it. That's the only time you're going to go over the questions. It's the only time I'm going to review the questions with you. That's it. Otherwise, we're going to have your SNO. You're going to use your SNO. There is a video about how to read an SNO. Okay. If you know how to read an SNO, great. Wonderful. Use it. That's all I'm going to be able to do with you is go over your SNO. That's all your success coach is going to do. And if your success coach, they may not help you in learning how you failed like what you actually got wrong, because all they're going to have is your SNO, just like me. I'm not going to go through the test. Your review is your review, and that's your only time. Okay. If you slow, you know how the success coach works. It's an automatic referral if you're under a 76.5. Um, if you don't know how to read your SNO, go watch the video. Okay, it'll tell you how to read it. Then I your success coach, that's what I was gonna say. Your success coach is who's gonna be able to tell you maybe like where your study tips. That's what they're for. They're here for study tips, how to progress, that kind of stuff. They're not gonna they can set up a plan, but it's up to you to follow the plan. Okay. Um, the first exam, your final, it really should say first, second, and third. All of your exams have drug calculations on them. Okay. You will learn a new step in the drug calculation process every semester. So there is math on every exam. If you don't know how to do math, please tell someone. Your clinical instructors will probably be able to help you. Okay. If, if I'm not available. Otherwise, if you don't know how to do it, please do not wait until you fail the first exam to say, hey, I didn't understand how to do the math. Okay. Kaplan also has math in it. It has pharmacology questions, straight pharmacology questions. It has a lot of stuff in there. Okay. All right. So YouTube. There is a button that is missed up here. Okay. If all these videos are going to be on YouTube, the playlist is not posted for you guys, but on the top of the screen, if you pull up the YouTube and it says this is not available, or it's a blah 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 blah, and it's got a little sad face, okay, at the top it will say whatever the title of the video is, and it's going to have a square with an arrow in it. Okay. If you press the arrow, the little square with the arrow in it, it will take you to YouTube, and then you can view it there. Sometimes the internet here is wonky and it sucks. So you have to go through YouTube instead of going through Canvas. That is how you do it. Okay. But there's other good functions. So my favorite is the transcript and the speed closed caption. I know I talk fast. I hate it. I try to talk slow and then I just mumble my words and it doesn't work. So I know I talk fast and I'm really sorry, but I do. Okay. The speed gear. So if you press the gear button right here, you can press, then it'll pull up this. Okay. Your playback, that means you can make it faster or slower. Okay. So you can speed me up, you can slow me down, whichever one. Okay. But the best thing is the transcript. Okay, so the transcript is if you scroll below the video, this is what it looks like over here. It'll say like farm, whatever. It'll have the lecture. This is just farm 3. Okay, and it'll see this more right here. That's what we're looking for. When you press the more and you scroll just a little bit further, it'll say shows transcript. This is what it looks like. Okay, the transcript will pop up on the right side of the video, and it can be downloaded. And then you have everything I ever said, which is great. It's like a study guide, okay? You can also press the closed caption button. Then the closed caption button can help you with, I always liked having closed captions because I like to read it while you're talking because it helps me pay attention. That's another option. So these are great options if you need help, if you need me to slow down. If you don't understand, you're like, wait, what did she say? And hopefully the transcript caught it, okay? All right. All right, communication. So one thing, Ella, that I forgot to talk about is when we talked about quizzes, is the intent to comply. Your intent to comply is due the first week of class. Okay, that Saturday, you have till Saturday. There is a late period, and if you turn it, it has to be done by the 14th day. If I don't have an intent to comply by the 14th day, you will be dropped from your classes. I don't like that. Don't do that. Don't stress me out. Don't stress yourself out. Do your intent to comply, please, dear Lord. All right. If you need me, I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 8:30 to 2. This is my office, and I'm in building 14 on the 5th floor over by Mystique. I can do virtual appointments if you need to. But otherwise I'm here. Okay, come see me. You can reach me by email, but please, and I usually respond within 24 hours unless it's a weekend, then it may take longer. Um, One thing we didn't talk about was discussion boards. Please use your discussion board to ask questions. Okay, that's what the point of the discussion board is, not to email me, but to let that way everyone gets the same information and we all understand it. Okay, because I bet you if you have the question, someone else has the same question. So go check your discussion board. And if you don't have an answer in the discussion board, then put it in there. Okay. Um, when you do email me and you have a question, you have a problem, please let me know who you are because I don't know you. Please say, hey, I'm in level this, I'm in this class, I whatever, because when you start talking about perfusion, I teach perfusion in 3 different courses. I don't know which perfusion you're talking about. Okay. Please let me know who you are. This is my office number. If you call me and I don't answer, leave a voicemail. Whether you leave a voicemail or not, I'm going to get an email that says who called and the phone number. If you leave me a voicemail, I can listen to the voicemail, find out your problem, and either email you back or do something like that. Okay. But call me on my office phone. There's no cell phones. I'm not giving you my cell phone number. Um, if you need to check Canvas often, check your DCC email. I will post lots of announcements through Canvas. Okay. All right. You're all gonna do great. Good luck. I'm praying we're all gonna have a great semester. It's gonna go great. Good luck. See you next time.